Good afternoon. I'm so glad to see you. Today is your time to choose your last prompt out of the We Can Write Our Opinions booklet. So, yesterday you should have chosen which prompt you'd like to write about. The first prompt was fruits or veggies. You can only pick one to eat for the rest of the year. Which would you choose and why? Give 3 reasons. Now, on this side, it was reasons I like veggies. On this side, it was reasons that I like to eat fruit. So if you filled out both, excellent. You went above and beyond. But you only need to focus on one for your writing. The other option you had, and I did not choose this option, but I bet many of you did, was my special toy. Think of all the toys you have in your home. You can only choose one to bring with you as you move to your new home. What toy would you choose and why? So you need to tell your favorite toy and give me 3 reasons why. Now, one thing that happens when you make a brainstorm is that sometimes your answers are brief. You might say, it's cuddly, it's nice, I like it. But that will not make for a very interesting or persuasive paragraph. So if you chose to write about your favorite toy, now when I was a little girl, my favorite toy was my Cabbage Patch doll, and I would have taken her everywhere with me. So I would give a lot of information, even though she was cute, nice, and fun. I would like to give a more descriptive explanation of why I would like to take her on my move. So my favorite toy was a Cabbage Patch doll, and then I maybe said nice, fun, cute. But when I write my essay, I'm going to say something like, it would be such a hard decision to move and take only one toy. But the toy that I would take is my Cabbage Patch, Hedda Lee. I adopted Hedda Lee from Toys R Us, and when I opened her, I was so excited, period. She smelled like baby powder, and she had long red braids, period. She had an adorable dress on, and she had the cutest plastic shoes, period. I take Hedda Lee everywhere I go and love to share her with my friends, period. If I could choose any toy to take with me if I moved, it would be my Cabbage Patch doll, period. So I'm not going to write that one today, but there's an example of how you might elaborate on your brainstorm. All right, here we go. To elaborate means to say more, right? I bet you knew that. All right, so I chose to write about if I could pick only one to eat for the rest of the year, what would I pick? And I chose fruit. So I am going to begin my writing, and you can begin your writing now too if you were writing about fruit or vegetables. If you were writing about toys, you may choose to continue to listen, or you may just take what I told you before and go write your own opinion paragraph about which toy you would take with you if you could take only one toy to a new home when you were moving. Okay, here we go. So again, if I could eat, oh no, my pen is dry. Uh-oh, I should have checked that ahead of time. Luckily, I've got another one. If I could eat only fruits or vegetables for a year, I would eat fruit. If I could eat. Now, where would you find the spelling of fruits and vegetables? Go back to your packet. Well, it says veggies. That's fine too. But let's see if it says, it just calls it veggies. That's fine. Or vegetables. So go back to your packet for your spelling. If I could eat only fruit, oh goodness, fruit or veggies, I'll write the whole word out. Vegetables for a year. I believe it was a year. I might have said the rest of your life, but it was only a year. For a year, comma, I would eat fruit. Period. If I could eat only fruit or vegetables for a year, I would eat fruit. And now I wrote down some reasons. I wrote down, pineapple tastes as sweet as candy. Biting into crisp grapes is so satisfying. Fruit is sweeter than vegetables, and fruit is healthy. So now I'm going to take the ideas that I wrote and I'm going to elaborate on them. And you know what? I think a general statement is better, like fruit is sweeter than vegetables, rather than specifics. So I'll go into specifics at the end, like which particular fruits I really like very much. So I'm going to write fruit is sweeter than veggies. Fruit is sweeter than veggies. And then I think I'll combine that with the fact that it's still healthy, even though it's really sweet. So let's see how I'll do that. I think I'll use a comma. Fruit is sweeter than veggies, but it is still healthy. I didn't need that, but I didn't need the comma. But it is still healthy. Fruit is sweeter than veggies, but it is still healthy. I think I'll put a comma right there. I can hear myself taking a breath. Fruit is sweeter than veggies, but it is still healthy. So think about how you read your writing, and if you take a pause, you can put a comma there so that your reader takes a pause too. And then now I'll go into specifics. Pineapple tastes as sweet as candy. Oh, I can't quite fit the word, so I'm going to use a dash. Pineapple tastes as sweet as candy. Sweet as candy. And biting into crisp grapes is so satisfying. Biting into crisp grapes is so satisfying. Period. And then a final wrap-up sentence, which restates your original opinion. I think fruit is wonderful. I think fruit is the best. Maybe I'll say that. Fruit is the best. And I think I'll end it with an exclamation mark just because I do get pretty excited about fruit. All right, here we go. Let's take a look and reread it. Get my top. Here we go. If I could eat only fruit or vegetables for a year, I would eat fruit. Fruit is sweeter than veggies, but it is still healthy. Pineapple tastes as sweet as candy. Biting into crisp grapes is so satisfying. I think fruit is the best. So after you're done, be sure that you reread your paragraph and make sure it all makes sense. If there's something you need to put in, don't forget to start your sentences with a capital letter, end your sentences with a period, and if there's something you forgot, you can squeeze it in with a little caret. So like this. If I could eat only yummy fruit or vegetables, so look, I could put a caret in here if I want to include the word yummy. If I left it out, I don't have to erase the whole entire thing. And just write it so small up on top, Y-U-M-M-Y. The reader will realize what you had intended to do when they reread it. If I could eat only yummy fruit or vegetables, see how you can add a caret there? All right, I really look forward to reading your paragraph. Have a great time writing. Bye.